Sally, and I'm back with another layout. And I'm going to use that big Doodlebug house there. And it's really a store that says Book Nook. It came from a Halloween collection from the Doodlebug Ghost Town collection. It's the odds and end pieces, which is the ephemera pieces for that. And so I'm going to take that square photo there, and I'm using the aqua paper there, the Vicki Boutin Storyteller Songbird paper. And I'm just kind of playing around with colors here, what kind of how I want the arrangement. And I have that ombre heart paper, which is from Bella Boulevard Bella Besties. It's a heart and ombre in orange. And I like this striped paper because it has like purples and oranges and aquas, blacks, some pinks, and it kind of echoes some of the colors in that stack of books there. So I did cut a small strip of that, about a 4-inch strip of that paper, and that is from Vicki Boutin Storyteller. It's the Moonbeam paper. So I'm using my Chamel Best of Both Worlds kit from November. I think I said this in one of my last videos where I used this kit that I used the kit during the month of November and then just did videos, and you're seeing them a little bit later. I always go out ahead when I've got December daily going. So in November, I was doing videos for January so that I could scrapbook December daily in December. So that's why that is. So anyway, now I wanted some black in here because there's so much black in the photo, or it's dark in the photo and there's black around that, and an Instagram filter there. So that is just some washi tape that I believe is from Michael's. So I'll add that in. And then I have those wood veneer books, and they are from Shadney, which is Shadnee, and she has a shop on Etsy. The books may not be available though now. They are at the time that I'm voicing this over, but by the time by the time this goes up, they may not be over. She doesn't, she does releases every month. So I got the books for a school kind of themed kit, but I love books, so that's kind of cool. So now I'm going to these Doodlebug stickers here, these icon stickers, and kind of just trying to figure out some other things that I might want to use on this. I'm looking for something that's more of a generic piece. I'm also thinking maybe a witch. If I had a witch, I could use it here. Just because, there's magic in Harry Potter. And the story behind this is I did a Victoria Marie crop that was Harry Potter themed. And I had read the first book and seen the first 3 movies, but had never gone any further with that. And I got really just intrigued by it during that crop and ended up watching all of the movies in the course of 2 weekends, and then went and bought all the books. I had a gift certificate from a local bookstore, and it would have covered about a third of the books, but because so much had been closed down and this is a small independent bookstore, I wanted to spend more money. So I actually bought all the books to kind of help them out and still use my gift certificate. So I still have not, I just got these a few weeks ago. I haven't started reading them yet. Hopefully by the time this goes up, I will start reading that. I know I keep saying that, but hopefully by the time this goes up, or by the time this goes up. But that's my intention. So while I was rambling on there, I did add some clouds, and that's just to get some of the colors in there, and a star and a book up, the wood veneer book up in the top left. That's just to take up some of the space there. And I'm just kind of playing with the arrangement there. It feels like it's floating, and I guess clouds do float, but I don't want my embellishments floating that much. So I'm kind of playing around with what I'm going to do about that, honestly. And here's my solution. I'm going to actually go through and just add some more washi tape up here. And I like that because it gets some of that black up there as well too. Because right now the clouds and the books and the stars are pretty light and fun. It gets some of the black kind of magic-y thoughts up there, from at least from my perspective. That's what I was thinking when I was doing this anyway. And I know there's not always books floating in clouds, but that's kind of a fun thing. Okay. So then I've got that done there. Okay, so I wanted to add some of these stars. Again, these are just kind of a more generic embellishment. I don't have any Harry Potter themed embellishments. And not that you have to use those, but if I had, I probably would have. I do have some Harry Potter cut files, though. Both of my nephews and their wives really love Harry Potter, so my intention, my nephew has a baby, one of my nephews has a baby on the way, and I'm intending to make the baby a Harry Potter themed onesie. And we'll see what else I end up doing. And I think my my great nephew needs a Harry Potter t-shirt because he's starting to get into Harry Potter. Not the books yet, but just Mama's influence. Anyway, so I'm just kind of scattering these around. And when I do this kind of a thing, I'm looking at color, and I have a purple star up at the top, and the books have they're blue. There's some blue books in there. There's a purple book in there. So I decided to add a purple star in there to get that in, because I've got, the yellow is so bright, but I want to get some of the darker colors. The yellow of the house is so bright. So Ghost Town has buildings like with fun Halloween-y names. All right, so now I need a title. And I had an idea of what I wanted to do for the title, and it didn't work. So I ended up doing something else. And honestly, after I turned the video off, I wanted to do New Obsession, I think, New Obsession, and Obsession didn't work. So I ended up doing like New Experience or something like that. And I did not, or New Exploration, something. Anyway, I didn't really love that title. But once I shut the camera off, I thought, I Put a Spell on You, which I thought was really cute. So you will see in the still shot and the detail shots that that's what I ended up doing, is actually changed the title after I shut the video off. So sorry about that, but sometimes the idea doesn't strike till later. And I will tell you, these are LE Studio. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you that. LE Studio puffy stickers. And they're making me crazy because they are not sticking anymore. They keep shifting, and the layout is right next to me right now, and when I picked it up, some of the letters had shifted. So I'm going to have to go back and use my Scotch tacky glue to glue those down, which is not making me happy because I'm a little concerned about what's happening to all of the layouts that are already in books if they're not sticking to. And I don't have most of those layouts anymore because I gift so many of my layouts to my grandkids' family. I make their books and then turn them over once I get a year done. So I actually only have 2020's layouts for them right now because they have all the other ones. Anyway, adding those matte dots from Freckled Fawn. So there is the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you guys are all well, and I will be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.